This is the one spiritual teaching that no one wants to hear, but will level you up.
It's this phenomenon that I've noticed, and it's a part of humanity waking up, and that part is amazing. Like, I love seeing that so many people are waking up, and I'm not gonna lie and say that I was never like this, that I never went through this stepping stone, to my higher self, right? But what happens is we're so focused on me, like toddlers, all they see is themselves, their own world, right? And then you become a kid and you start thinking about me in relation to everyone else. And then you get a little bit older and you start thinking about me in relation to the world and society. And that's kind of how it goes in these progressions of the mind and of the heart. So we start to wake up a little bit and we start realizing we're not our thoughts. We are more than just the day-to-day survival that we're here to do. We're more than just a human. We're more than just this 3D being. There's got to be more, right? And like 9 times out of 10, I actually have never seen anyone skip this. Everybody gets radical. Let's get radical. And it looks like this. It looks like you becoming an activist, you taking up a cause, you searching for unity within yourself, but getting stuck on division and separation. And it's an ego trap. So you start waking up, you start realizing that you're more than just your thoughts, you're so much more than just this small 3D being. You're actually, maybe you are an infinite being, maybe you are a aspect of God made physical, right? But then you get sidetracked and you start thinking about, well, my culture, my religion, my color, my people, my gender, my LGBTQ status. Like, I'm not against any of those things. But I'm simply telling you that you can't create unity and peace through division and separation. It's just not possible. So if we envision a world where children are all fed and tucked in and loved at night, and people aren't killing each other for stupid things, and we're not judging each other and creating acts of racism and bigotry and violence because of you being different than me and me being different from you, if those are things that you want, if you want unity, if you want peace, if you want love for yourself, for your community, for your culture, for your religion, for your color, you're never, ever, ever gonna get it by pushing another culture, religion, color, sexual orientation away. It's just not possible. Because what happens is you create a separation within yourself. You start saying, well, I am other than those people, and I'm better in some way than those people, or those people don't see me, therefore I don't want to interact with them, or we can go into a much deeper hate. Those people are wrong, those people are against God, whatever. All of these statements are the ego creating separation. If you could just imagine with me, just for a second, if you woke up tomorrow and you didn't see yourself as a color, the place you're from, the religion that you were given, or the socioeconomic LGBTQ labels that you give yourself, any of those things, if you were not that, what would you be? You would be your soul. You would be your true self, because all of those things are labels. Your color, your creed, your religion, your ancestral location, the color on the pride flag that you are. None of those are who you are. None of those are who your soul is. None of those things are pushing us towards unity and peace and a new earth where everyone can live equally, safely, happily, peacefully. That's just the way it is. So every time you're out there with a sign and a picket and you're screaming and you're calling someone outside of you out, you're creating more separation and division. But somehow in your head, you're telling yourself, no, this is activism. I'm making change. Yes, you are making change. You're making change within yourself. You're pulling yourself farther and farther away from unity and peace and self-acceptance. Because everything in the world is a reflection of you. We are all one. We are all children of God. We are all one humanity. We're one. And every time you pick, well, I'm this color and you're that color and I'm this religion and you're that religion, all of that has to go. There's no way that we will ever reach peace, that we will ever reach unity, that we will ever reach nonviolence if we're constantly making others other and ourselves other to the other. We are not other. We are one. We are equal. We are one. One people. So tomorrow, just wake up and notice how many times you make others separate from you, or you make yourself separate from others. And ask yourself, is this division and separation that I'm creating actually helping the problem? Is this solving violence? Is this solving colonization? Is this solving bigotry and hate? Because Martin Luther King says, violence can't be solved with more violence. Only love can do that. Jesus said the same thing. The Buddha, the Dalai Lama, everybody, it doesn't matter what their culture is, they're all saying the same thing. Stop separating yourselves. Stop getting hung up on the minuscule little labels that you think define you, because they don't define you. You define you. Your love defines you. Your heart defines you. Your soul defines you. And your heart and your soul, they don't have a color, a religion, a nation. They just are infinite beings of compassion and love. So if you want to reach union with yourself, if you want to be in coherence, if you want to be in alignment, then you have to stop separating yourselves. Stop going out and picketing. Stop making everyone else the other. Stop getting on the internet and blasting people because they're different than you. Because I'm going to tell you the secret. They aren't different than you. They are a projection of you, something inside you that's unhealed that you need to heal within yourself. And I know this is like not what people want to hear. People don't want to hear that they have flaws, right? But we're all flawed. Every human is flawed. So to go around thinking that someone else is more flawed than you, that's insanity. Every time you look at somebody else and you create an idea that they are other than you, you're just creating more separation and division within yourself and pushing personal alignment farther away from you. You got to bring it in. We're all just one. We are all one. I don't know how else to say it. One? Uno. One.